Today I'll introduce you a very interesting game, Unfettered, which is a 2D role-playing game with Chinese traditional xianxia background and a very attractive gameplay. Okay, first question, what is xianxia? Okay, let's take a look at it. Our game has 3 key features, and first is xianxia. Chinese xianxia is something like the Dungeons and Dragons in the West world. It's a Chinese Dungeons and Dragons background. It's a combination of many ancient Chinese legends, many monsters, many mysterious things, many worlds, many races. And our game is based on it. Making our game with a xianxia background and expressing Chinese traditional culture to the world is one of my aspirations. And the second feature is RPG. Role-playing game is the most popular game type around the world. And our game is a role-playing game. Just like other games, we have some numerical systems, such as the weapon system, skill system, battle system. But these things are not so important. We pay most of our attention onto the story. Our game is a story-centric game. During the game process, you will meet many options. Different options will lead to different ends. Just like the Witcher 3, you have some options. And the last feature is 2D platformer. Just like picture, the scene is horizontal. The player can run, walk through the platformer, and they can meet with NPCs, have conversations, and have battles with the monsters. And that's a brief introduction. And now we can go into the most important part, gameplay. Our gameplay is save and load. In traditional game, when you experience a story from point A to point B, the second time you play the game, the story is the same. It's a little bit boring, but in our game, after you load the game, you play the game a second time, the storyline will change. Just like the time backtracking, you already know the future and you go back to the start point. And now you want to do something differently to change the future. It's like the game Life is Strange or the movie Edge of Tomorrow. And how to change the storyline? We made it by changing the plot options. After loading the game, a new option is be added, or some old options will be changed or just deleted. So there may be some situations like that. A player already knows the future. If he choose option 1, NPC B will die. If he choose option 2, NPC A will die. He already knows that, but he has to make a decision. It's very hard. It's a trolley problem, but he has to do. That's what we want to express to our players. I hope them to take some time and think about something about philosophy. So it's a gameplay, and we can take some examples. First is a very simple one. You have a test, but you don't know the answer, so you get 0 score. And after test, you ask teacher for the right answer. And now you can load back to the test, and this time you can get full score and pass it. Okay, it's a simple one, and this is a complex one in our game. First, you have to kill a boss, and you kill him, but your teammates died. If you don't have your teammates, you are very happy, you can just go on. It doesn't matter. But if you want to save them, you have to load back to the start point. And this time, you have to do many other tasks to get more information about the boss and some other entities. These entities will help you to finish the task. And until you get enough information, you can make a strategy. You can schedule the tasks order to lead the boss and help to meet together, and you will pass the level. The boss dead and your teammates are alive. So most of our puzzles are based on a story. Our game may have some level puzzles, but only a little bit, very little bit of them are based on puzzle. Most is based on the story. So this is our world map. Our story is happening on it. It has many places, and the top right mountain is the player's own place. It's a cultivator sect in the xianxia background. And we have already finished the setting for all these places. It looks like very huge, but actually in our game, many places will not be built in our game. They don't have a scene. They just in the map to support the information and background for our story, to make our story more completed and stronger. And this is our story outline. We have 5 chapters, and in each chapter you will experience some stories. So now let's talk about the art. Because I want to express some Chinese traditional style, so Our environment, the scene, is using the Chinese traditional painting style. And for the characters, we have two versions. One is a small, cute one for moving, jumping, and any other animations. And one is a delicate and big one to conversation and talking. And this is what we already done. This is the protagonist, and we have a big one and a small one. And we have already done many NPCs design. This is the NPCs concept art we already done. And this is the poster we have done. So next is production. Our production plan is divided into 3 steps. The first, we will build a Unity web demo with only words. Because the story is the most important part, we use the word web demo to test our storyline. In this demo, it has a story, it has a save and load function, and it has a very, very basic numerical system. We use this ugly demo to test our story and load function, the key function, and it can be paralleled with the art. And after that, we will build our art version. It's on PC. It's not a web demo, it's a PC demo. In 3 months, we will complete our story and our key function. And it also has a small, simple battle system. And at last, we will build our beta version, try to finish all the scenes. So this is for our production estimates. The left is the art table and the right is the engineer table. We have half a year to design our stories, and the engineer and art is 1 year. This is our team. Our team is really strong. We have 6 artists now and 5 engineers. Some of our team members have worked already in game industry for many years. And besides that, I also have 2 advisors. They are Mark Xiao and Xin. They are famous Chinese game producers. They made Acid, which is sold 1.5 million copies globally, and was nominated for TGS and TGA. And for game publishing, I also have a talk with the Xindong Network, which is a Chinese game company. They helped publish the indie game Essay to the Moon and Germany in China. And in addition, I'm also a Chinese YouTuber with over 100,000 subscribers. And one of my friends is famous people on Weibo, which is a social software like Twitter in China. He has 5 million followers, and he is also very willing to advertise my game. And that's all.
Okay, questions? It's going to be a 2D style Xianxia game, but is it going to be 3D assets in a 2D constrained environment, or is it going to be 2D assets?
All is 2D.
All 2D?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did the title come from, or why did you choose to name it Unfettered?
I named it Unfettered.
Yeah, so like the
because
story.
in China there is a word named Xiao Yao. If I translate into English, I find the unfettered is most like this word. It's like you are very free. You don't need, because you are a cultivator. You will break many constraints.
Is there a what is the target platform? Is it going to be mobile?
PC and mobile.
PC and mobile?
Yeah.
Is it going to be cooperative?
No, it's only
Single player?
Single player. Yeah.
How many endings are you gonna make to start?
Currently, we want to make 10 endings.
Like, what are those endings? You are saying that you could change the storyline or something.
Yeah, some storyline will change, but some will go to same end. So all the end currently is about 10 ends. Okay.
I want to say it's a beautiful art style. Do you have an art team already together that can do that?
Yeah, we have
Yes.
we have a team. Sorry, you mean if I have team art.
Like
He has
artists, yeah.
he has a big list of artists on his
Oh,
slide.
yeah.
We have 6 artists now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
great.
Any further questions? Okay, fantastic.
Okay.
All right.